Are you in your late 30s or early 40s? Have you suddenly started observing weight gain around your abdominal area? Do your clothes feel tighter all of a sudden around your waist area? Are you stuck at a particular weight for a long period of time and in spite of having a good diet, exercise, you are not able to lose weight? These are some of the most common challenges faced by women during menopause. Weight gain. First of all, relax. This is a temporary phase where your hormones, metabolism and the way your body is now storing fat is shifting. Hello everyone and welcome to the third episode of the Menopause Made Simple series. In today's episode, we will understand why do women gain weight during menopause and most importantly, what is that we can do about it. So do watch the episode till the end and also keep a pen and paper handy so that you can note down important points. First of all, why do we gain weight during menopause? Number one reason is hormonal shifts. As we have already seen in the previous episodes, estrogen and progesterone, these two hormones play a very big role in a woman's body. During this phase of menopause, women's ovaries, they start shrinking and now because of this, they start producing less estrogen. Now estrogen has many functions and one of the main function is the pattern or the way in which it stores fat inside our body. What happens during perimenopause and menopause, your estrogen levels now start dipping. So because of less estrogen levels inside your body, there is a shift in way, the areas where your body fat is now stored. So most of the women, when their fat used to get stored around their hips or their thigh areas, now this fat gets stored directly to the abdominal area or the waist. So this is why, many women, they observe that, they never had issues of, belly fat and now suddenly they have started gaining weight around this area. So it is not that, you're eating more or, you are indisciplined about exercise. Most of the women in fact become very serious during this phase. Now because your hormones are undergoing change, you have started gaining weight. But did you know that this weight gain in fact will help you to smoothly transition in your menopause phase? Now as we know that ovaries are producing estrogen and because they are shrinking now, there is less estrogen produced in the body. To compensate for this, your body now starts increasing the fat cells inside your body. Now because estrogen levels are going low, you start experiencing many physical and emotional changes. So estrogen is not only produced inside ovaries, estrogen is also produced inside your fat cells. Now so body, what does it do is to help you, to transition to this phase, so that you are able to cope up, it increases the size of your fat cells. Now fat cells also produce estrogen in small quantities. So to help you, with more estrogen inside, it increases the size of these fat cells. So that is the reason that you experience weight gain in and around this period. Now you can say this is the body's natural way of giving you HRT or hormone replacement therapy. So there will be slight weight gain during this phase, but it is not permanent. So once you have attained menopause, this weight that you have gained also you easily lose it. So in fact these fat cells, they help you to, cope up with these symptoms. In fact, you should be very thankful to your body that it is trying to, support you during the menopause phase. But most of us, most of the women, they get frustrated, they feel angry at themselves, because now suddenly they are gaining weight and they are not able to figure out. So if this, increase in fat cells does not happen and, you do not get that much needed estrogen, then it becomes very difficult or the symptoms become very intense or severe. In fact, understanding this concept itself, that body is in fact giving you natural HRT, it helps many women to, kind of accept the situation. The second reason is a slow metabolism. Now, as we age, naturally there is a decline or, our metabolism starts slowing down. Combined with menopause, this slowdown becomes much more faster. Now a slow metabolism basically means now you burn fewer calories when at rest. So automatically this leads to weight gain. So now the same food, the same exercise now has stopped giving you the same results. Third reason is loss of muscle mass. Now just like metabolism slows down, estrogen dipping inside your body also leads to loss of muscle mass. Now muscle mass, to maintain muscle inside the body, our body has to burn calories or it has to expend calories to maintain it. So here now since you're losing muscle because of declining estrogen, again now your the number of calories that you're burning go down. And that is precisely the reason why women should strength train during menopause. This is because they have to preserve their muscle mass. The fourth reason is stress, and because of that elevating cortisol levels. Now during 40s and 50s, most of the women, they find they are at the highest stress of their lives, because work, family, parents are aging, their own health is, having major shifts. So a lot of stress is going on in their lives. So here now cortisol levels also go up. Now again, cortisol is a hormone which prevents fat burning. So this accelerates more weight gain. So when your body is having high levels of cortisol, again your cravings go up, emotional eating goes up. So these are some of the reasons why women tend to put on weight in and around menopause. Let us now understand, what is that, that we should do and not do during this phase of weight gain. As you have now understood, it is very natural that women will gain some amount of weight during this period. So the first thing is, do not adopt any drastic measures, to lose weight too fast and too soon. This will only put you in a downward spiral. It's like fighting against your body. Your body is in fact trying to help you to navigate through this phase, and you are just trying to do the reverse. Worse still, it can lead to long-term health issues also. So at this given point of time, you should only think of sustainable weight loss. So lose weight sustainably and in a healthy way. So during the menopause phase, the last thing you should be obsessed about is losing weight. This is the time you should focus on your overall health, your well-being, your emotional, mental health. So first, let us understand what are the things that we should be doing during this phase. Number one is having a well-balanced diet. Now, first thing is you should include all the food groups in your diet: carbs, proteins, fats. Do not go on a diet, single food group diets, like only keto where you're eating only protein. Include fruits, vegetables, for nutrients, fiber. Drink a lot of water because this will keep your cravings in check. Secondly, it will help. This is the time when you get dry skin and thinning of hair. So, drinking sufficient water will, keep your skin glowing and supple. As far as possible, try to avoid processed junk food, eating too much outside food. I will be discussing more in detail about, what are the foods you should include and avoid during this phase. So, in the next episode, upcoming episode, we'll be seeing all about nutrition, what you should eat and what you should avoid. Now, the second thing that every woman who is in the menopause phase must be doing is strength training. Now, exercise is a must, cardio is also a must, but including some form of strength training like body weight training or training with weights is a must for every woman. See, the key lies in building muscle. Now, we already discussed, previously that muscle is a metabolically active tissue. This means that to maintain muscle, body has to keep burning calories. Because of age and low estrogen levels, body starts to lose muscle. So to avoid that, you have to do weight training. So besides strength training also, become more active in your day-to-day life. Sedentary lifestyle also is one of the major reasons why women are gaining weight. So try to increase your day-to-day activity, like go for walks, do household chores, play with the kids. So exercise not only helps you to burn calories, but it will also help you to sleep better. Which brings us to the next point, and that is sleep. Now sleep is very important during this phase because if you do not sleep well, you are sleep deprived, then your cortisol levels go up. So because of that, your cravings will go up. Again, your exercise compliance comes down. Now, if you have not slept properly the previous night, you will be in no mood to get up and exercise in the morning. Poor sleep also, horribly it will mess up with your hormones. So see that, you do not do too many late night outs. Take short naps in the afternoon, 15 to 20 minutes max. So if you're trying to lose weight, then you must, have at least 7 to 8 hours of good quality sleep. This will allow your body to reset. It will, balance out the hormones, and it will also keep all your cravings in check. The fourth thing that you must do is to manage your stress. Now, one of the reasons why you are not losing weight is stress. Now, stress increases cortisol inside your body, and cortisol will not allow you to lose weight. So, see that you manage your stress levels. At this point, you must take out time for yourself. So, let us see what are those things that you should not be doing during this phase. Number one is crash dieting. Now, just because you're not able to lose weight and you adopt some drastic diet, where you cut down food drastically, you are not eating well, this is only going to backfire. This is because when you're eating very less, again your body starts now metabolically adapting to it. So the lesser food you eat, it will adapt to it. So it will stop your fat burning. So know that eating less is not the solution. Second thing is over exercising. Now these are the two things that most of the women do, is they eat less and they start exercising more. The right amount of exercise, neither too much nor too less, is what matters during this phase. Third is going on some detox diet, doing juices, soups, salads, something like that, which will, help you to lose weight. Your body already has organs that are detoxing you all the time. Your kidney, liver, then your skin, lungs, are throwing out all the waste inside your body. So you don't need to actually go on, a special detox diet. The fourth mistake you shouldn't be doing is cutting out entire food groups. Don't go on a no carbs, no fat, only protein diet. So basically avoid any single food group diets. The fifth point is that during this phase, the last thing you should be doing is skipping your meals, especially breakfast. Skipping meals, in fact, slows down your metabolism even more. The sixth mistake that most of the women do is that doing only cardio, including cardio, strength training, flexibility, stamina training. All this is very important. As I already discussed, you have to preserve your muscle, and for that weight training or strength training is very important. The seventh is, don't expect overnight results. Most of the women, they want to see immediate results. They expect results very soon. Now know that this is a very delicate phase. This is the time your hormones are shifting. The body is in fact recalibrating itself, trying to adjust itself to the new environment. So at this given point, you have to support your body. You should know that, accept the things that weight gain at this point is inevitable, but also know that this weight, whatever weight that you gain during this period, you can easily lose it also. Menopause is a very slow transition, be very supportive of yourself. So be patient and give your body consistent support. Know that weight gain is very common during menopause. It's a natural phenomenon. In fact, your body is trying to help you. It is giving you a natural HRT or a hormone replacement therapy. So keep reading about menopause, try understanding it. Remember that your body is your best friend, so work with it rather than against it. Make lifestyle changes, prioritize yourself, work around your diet, exercise, make small changes, which will help you, to gain back your energy and confidence. So in the next episode, we will understand, all about, the diet that you should be including during menopause. So I will tell you, what are the foods that you should include, what are the things that you should avoid, what are those particular food items that will help you to ease menopause symptoms. Share this video with your family and friends to help them understand menopause better. Share it with someone whom you know is struggling with menopause. I am Shraddha Nayak, a nutrition and fitness coach, and this channel is all about making health and fitness easier. So until the next video, do take good care of yourself. Stay fit, stay motivated. Bye-bye.